yesterday there was this feeling of nausea and something really horrible. And
was it while all the emptying out was going on? Yeah. Yeah.
And you said something which reminded me not to worry about it and think, oh shit, this isn't supposed to be happening. And so I just stopped fighting with it and just allowed it. And then this morning, it's like I don't know if it doesn't feel like it's just stories. I don't know, but it seems like it's all I can see what's going on.
What are you seeing that's going on?
I'm seeing a pattern that is in me of punishment, self-punishment, and it's connected to rage and hatred.
Does that rage and hatred have any direction towards anything?
It's like it's connected with my mother's rage that she vented on me with full force.
She gave you an inheritance, you know. Be
Yeah.
grateful for that.
Thanks.
Your inheritance. We learn to see the joke. We learn to see the joke. Yeah. Otherwise, we will cry forever.
Oh, it's so nice to laugh about it.
Yeah.
But I never saw my part. You know, I knew that part. But then I saw that my part was to have the same rage come up in me and want to go back onto her, but can't. So then going into self-punishment. And I'm not really sure of the mechanism of what I do to punish myself, but all I know is that it's like I'm living in a storm. It's like I'm calm on the outside, but on the inside there's this war happening inside me. And I can't...
A raging war.
And the trauma and the bombs and the shock and the all of that trauma, you know, the nervous impact of that and the fear. And it's too much, and I'm just trying to deaden myself to it all the time.
Right.
But today is different because today I'm allowing. Because I always thought that it was something bad about me. I thought I was evil.
Oh.
You know?
How could this little flower be evil? I mean, it's like saying that this rose thought it was evil, you know? Can you see when you look at that rose? That rose was thinking it was evil. Huh?
I don't know. There's somehow, you know, there's something very precious happening in your presence here, because it's like I feel like I can go to the darkness. And that I've never been able to do that.
I do understand, because realization for this one has come through that avenue. Therefore, there is and it's not just the life story. It's by design.
Right.
The design of this vehicle is actually designed that way. It's like, and your vehicle also, and yours, you know, it's exactly the way you process. And for me, realization has come through such challenge, such, you know, it hasn't come all in lightness, sitting on a cushion, you know. So there's this ability to sit with beings in their shit, or not their shit. You don't have any shit, you know. But to sit right in it with you is what I can offer, because I can sit in it here, you know.
it's like something in me knows that.
Yeah.
You didn't have to explain it. It's felt. It's known.
Yeah. Yeah. What I want, before it gets skipped over, I want to name something, right? And that is that this rage, this is, you know, like we were talking yesterday about the masculine and the feminine and the aspects of consciousness and all of all of that, yeah? So the rage of woman, you know, we were talking about how the masculine and feminine is all here in each and every one. It's not like man and woman, right? So down the ages, you know, when I was talking about the shadow of your true power, yeah, and his true power, and how that's been shadowed over, and the shadow of the true male is he's never present.
Yes.
And she's in a rage.
Yes.
So he wants to escape. And she starts nagging.
Yes.
Right. So we were talking about the shadow of the masculine, feminine aspects, right? So what you're describing here right now, that rage that came through your mother, came through your mother's 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 mother, right? Collectively. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet that every female, and I don't just mean the female bodies sitting in here, I mean the female aspect within, you know, you guys too, yeah? That aspect, I bet you have known that rage when you're met with lack of presence. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. So that rage that you've been knowing, what you've been doing is taking that personal, like it's a personal pattern. Of course, there's a personal experience in it. We all got our personal share of the human experience, yeah? Mm. Yet it's not, it's a collective shadow, yeah? And what you're describing now, you're saying that now I can sit in the allowing. Well, that's your true power. That's your true feminine.
Like, I've never sat in a meditation before and not gone to sleep. Because it's like...
Checking out.
Checking out.
Well, that's a good testimonial. I've never sat in a meditation before and not gone to sleep.
But it's because beautiful. I can't be with myself. You know? Normally I can't be with. It's like the meditation. I feel the energy of myself, and then I go, no, I can't.
Yeah.
And now it's like it just feels like life coming back, because
life force, yeah.
To do that checking out thing is just to deaden.
Denying your life force, because within that whole rage is your life force.
And it's amazing to see it as a mechanism, not to be in it, but to see it as this mechanism.
Wow.
It's like a circular thing that's coming from down the generations, you could say.
Yes.
And then into me, then back from me.
Yes.
And out.
Yes. And in you, ooh, did you feel that wave? Did you feel that wave? Oh. Through you, through this form, is the transformation of that energy.
But not by rejecting it, which is what
it's
I've always
taking
did.
place through you. It's taking place, the transformation. You know, it's however many lifetimes it's, and within you, because there's consciousness, because there's awakeness, because there's openness, because there's recognition, because there's a deep love of what is true. This energy can come back to life force, to love, to honesty, to get on. You're getting honest, so honest about it right now here, to continue to do that in the movement of life.
Because I never wanted to admit it to myself or to anyone else. But somehow here I have the courage, because I feel this love. I feel this love from all of you. It's like we're in a field of love, and it's giving me the courage to admit it and to see it. Admit, I like that word in a way, because it's like open, like
Yeah.
you can come in now.
Yeah. And what I want to say is that this field of love is always with you. You're recognizing it here, you're tasting it here, you're opening in it here, and this is always available. In the deepest recess of your being. And it happens that when you sit with a being who is sitting at that level, at this level, giving, transmitting from this level, you know, immediately the meeting of the being which knows that. And this is like the igniting what is already known. You're not dependent. It's in your own being. For you to find ways to help this little system, this body-mind system, to support this body-mind system to again and again and again make space for just being. To come back again and again and again to where this is known. In the beginning, it takes that you need to, not just in the beginning, you know, in the force of the collective consciousness we're living in, you need to adapt your life in a way that supports.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your life, daily life? Do you work? What do you do?
I teach people how to play the flute.
Oh, how beautiful. Did you bring your flute with you?
No,
You're playing it right now. Huh? What a beautiful work. Yeah?
It's lovely.
Well, that's a great support, isn't it? The more you can play your music from not knowing.
Yes.
From just being.
Yes.
From just, you learn all the notes and you let go of them all and you just let it. Yeah?
Yeah.
If you could show people how to do that bit. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a great support.
I feel a lack of people to sit with. I find it hard sitting on my own.
Where you living in London?
Yeah. Yeah.
I imagine there are so many meetings like these kind of sharings going on in London.
Yeah, I haven't found. I found some far away, you know, not so many. Nothing near me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for coming and giving this value and being what you are. Yeah.